All right. So what happens is that you have signed up on your platform and you've just logged into your computer. And what happens is that when you do that, the first place that you always land is in the My Project area. And frankly, this is an area that Kathy actually goes through better than I do. Kathy, do you want to do this portion?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay. You always do the project thing.
Okay. Yeah, when you first log in, you want to go to your project, and you've already got your picture there. That's great. All you did was browse your computer and upload your photo. And then we scooted down to the project photo and did the same thing there. You got your nice picture. And then we scooted down to your project, and you gave it a title. That's great. And you'll need to take all that writing out that they put in there. You can't say hello and thank you for visiting my project, or they won't approve it. So any writing there when you get on your project, just take that right out of there.
Oh,
And
okay.
so you can do that when we give you the controls back.
Okay.
Well, I can take that out right now, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just take it out.
We'll just take that out, delete.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you might want to make it a little bolder, because that's the way it'll look on the front when you get your project out to the public. I would just make that as bold as you can get it.
Okay, you're talking about the font itself?
Yeah, there you go. He just fixed it right up for you. And then if you ever wanted to insert any videos into that project description, you just see the file, edit, insert. You would just click that insert button.
Why don't we just make a quick change here? Let me show you something that I always like to do. I like to take this subtitle right there, and put it in as a title right there on your project itself.
Oh, okay. You need to bring it down?
You can just bring it down like that. Then you can just copy this. By the way, I learned something, Kathy, the other day. I learned that if you use Notepad, you can copy all this text and paste it to Notepad and edit it. And then you can paste it back.
Oh.
That way you get to keep a copy of it.
Okay, great.
Very good to know.
Then we can center that, right? I can put that in the center. We can go and change the format to that to turn that into a heading. Number 2, like that. And we can even make it bigger. Let's make it a full heading. See, I got it selected here. Make that thing a whole heading. There we go. And we can change the color. What color do you like? Blue?
Blue is great.
There's a blue. Look at that. Okay. Now, what you want to do, if you want to see what that looks like and the changes you made, you've always got to save. Kathy reminds me, save, 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 save. How many times do you have to do your project, Kathy?
Like 9.
Oh, wow.
All right, so let's preview it. Let's see what it looks like now.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, so there's your project, Global Food Fund.
Awesome.
Right. So which looks better, the black or the blue?
Let's see the blue.
Okay.
The blue. Let's do that.
All right, so we can go back and take out that heading. Come down here and take out the heading. This one here. Just take that out. And we can bring that up a little, oops.
Awesome.
A little bit. Put it back in. Going to bold it. Going to make it a format of heading. Heading number 1. Center it. And make it blue. Okay. So now we go down and save it again. That's all right. Now we can preview the project again. There it is. Now you can come back later, you know, and you can put some indents in there, and you can change the size, and you can change the color, and you can do all that kind of stuff. You can actually make it look pretty good.
Okay. Great.
Anyway, anything else you want to tell her? Yeah, you got to talk about your inserts.
Okay, that looks good. You don't really have to spend a lot of time on your project. A couple paragraphs will do, so people don't
Okay.
knock themselves out, you know.
Okay.
But, oh yeah, the inserts. If you ever wanted to add a video or anything, pictures into that body right there, just hit that insert button and see where it says insert video, image, or
Yeah.
yeah, you can do all that.
Okay.
And what you want to do, if you're pulling like a YouTube video,
Mhm.
to go to where it says share, and then it'll come up general or embed. You want to go get their embed code and just
Right.
paste it into the source here where it says embed, and then you just, yep, there's the embed code. And hit OK, and that's how that's done. So you can insert videos. And if you want to scroll down, John, am I missing anything there?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. But it's pretty easy once you do it a time or two.
Okay, great. All right.
All right, and we want to make sure nobody has anything in this testimonial box or your project will not be approved because you guys don't have a testimony yet. So make sure that's always blank.
Okay.
All right, and the next box is your donation button box. If you have PayPal, you'll want to go to PayPal and find where it says tools and their donation button.
Do you have PayPal?
I do.
Well, why don't we just put the button in for her?
Okay.
All right. So what we need to do is we need to go. Do you know how to go over to PayPal? Well, let's see. I'll just do it. So we're going to go to PayPal.com. And then we'll need to log in under your account.
Okay.
I'm going to click on login. And then we need to put your login information in. So then we log into my PayPal. And then we go to, see if it's the same down here on the left. All right, and this one, you go to Selling Tools. See that? That doesn't look like a link, but it's a link. Looks like a heading, right?
Yeah.
All right.
There's a little arrow to the right.
Some people, when this page comes up, they don't really have this view, and then they have up here, it'll be all tools menu item, and you would go there. But in this case, you click here. Okay. And now create payment buttons for your website. You click on that and create a new button. Okay. So now what we have to do is we have to choose the button that we want. We come over here and we find the donation button. And then the currency is USD. Donors enter their own contribution amount. And then use your primary email address as the donation thing. And all you do now is create the button.
I always use my secure merchant account.
Well, you're special.
I am.
Okay, so now we're going to select the code. Just to be safe, I always go in and copy the whole thing. And then we run back over here to the WeShare program. And we go to this tools, source code, paste it, click OK. There it is. Ta-da!
And save my project.
Yeah, save my project.
Okay.
Okay, now we can just close out of your PayPal account. We're done.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Now, is that going to show up right away, Kathy?
No, sometimes it takes up to 24 hours for it to show up on your actual page presented to the public.
Okay.
The company goes in, checks the links, and has to approve that as well. So as long as you see that donate button in your box right there, you should be good to go within 24 hours.
Oh, great. Thank you.
And you're supposed to be able to put in more than one button. If you have different kinds of buttons, you can put those into. I don't know anything about that because I only have the PayPal button in there.